just in terms of the way you guys bounced back tonight, I think it's the eighth straight time. You guys haven't lost back-to-back games. It's the eighth straight time you guys have bounced back with a win after a loss. What's been the key to that, in your opinion, so far this season?
I think I credit it to Coach. After every loss, Coach always says give thanks. We're playing this game that we love, and he always challenges after the game. He challenged us. We didn't do much. We didn't do much yesterday in practice. We got off our feet, and this 3-game stretch, we really locked in mentally, and we came and met his challenge. He wanted us to play hard and play with intensity and play Virginia basketball. And I think we did that tonight for 40 minutes. So.
Jeff and then Mike.
Jaden, the offense doesn't always run as smoothly as it did tonight. What was the difference?
The zone, it gives you different looks. Running zone offenses to running sides to running just ball screen offense. We tried to mix it up as much as possible. I think we kept them off balance when they switched, and we switched in late. We had the ball screen action going, and I was able to hit Caden, hit a couple jump shots from the elbow. So I think that was really the difference for us to seal the game.
Jaden, you mentioned meeting coach's challenge defensively there in the first half. Probably as good as you guys have looked in a while. What was working so well, and particularly with the perimeter defense not giving up the threes?
Just coach telling us that we have to continue to push to be a packed team and pressure the ball. And we was able to do that for the majority of the first half, and we really came out with a strong start. We started like 25-8. We really got after them. They really couldn't get a really good shot off. We scrambled. We just played Virginia basketball tonight, so that was really exciting to see.
Hey, Jaden, back here. You talked about Kihei's leadership this season already, but when he's struggling, because he hasn't scored in double figures in a while, when he's struggling like that, does he feel the external or internal pressure in any way?
No, because Kihei, like I said earlier, Kihei affects the box score in many different ways. That's why he's our most valuable player. But these last few games, dating back to Syracuse and Clemson, he always hits that big three that we call him Big Shot Wheezy. He always hits that big three to just, settle us down and get us going, and he's did it. And we really needed that. So tonight I really thought his offensive game was there. He was getting birthday buckets, so that's nice. It's nice to see.
Jaden recently took 2 shots tonight but had 11 assists. What can he do on offense just when he's, sort of probing and just seeing what's there for him, and what does he give you guys?
That's another guy that box score doesn't determine how Reese plays. Reese is a true point guard. He's always looking for his teammates, and when he's able to get the shots, he takes them. Like last couple of games, he's had wide open threes. He's taken them, he's made them. So Reese affects the game many different ways, not just scoring the basketball.
David.
Jaden, along those lines, you guys had 20 assists on 24 field goals tonight. When the ball is moving like that, is that as efficient and effective as you guys can be offensively?
Yeah, I think it's really contagious when you have that unselfishness that this team has, that we don't care who scores the points. We just want to win. And then when you add that with our defense, it's really a sight to see.
David, bring it home.
You've used the phrase Virginia basketball. We played Virginia basketball game a couple of times tonight. How can you guys ensure that you kind of bring that on a more consistent basis and not have some of those down performances?
Yeah, I mean, it's challenging. It's tough. This is a new team put together, but all we can do is go out there and perform. And we try. We work our hardest in practice, and sometimes we come up short, but we're never gonna quit. That's what Coach always instills in us. We're never gonna quit, never gonna back down. We're just gonna keep attacking the challenge.
Hayden, I guess as far as when Louisville, I think, got it down to 5 in the second half, after you guys had that huge lead in the first half, what'd you say down the stretch to kind of withstand their run and win the game and close it out?
Right. So when it gets challenging like that in the game, when they start making the runs, we really emphasize our defense. We got to lock down. That's how we win games, stuff like that. And then taking care of the ball on the offensive side, I feel like we probably let a few get away from us. But other than that, it's really about the defense, yeah.
Caden, I think it was after the Pitt game when Coach Bennett referred to you and Poppy as a two-headed monster at center. What's it been like kind of splitting those minutes up with him, and occasionally you're on the court together?
Right. I think Poppy's a fantastic player, and I think that he brings the physicality that I can't always bring. He matches up really well with the super strong guys, and even being able to play together with him, I think that's been really good for us in stretches. So, I've enjoyed playing with Poppy, and I hope that we continue to play how we've been playing together. Yeah.
David and then Mike.
Caden, I don't know if you recall this sequence or not, but it was about midway through the second half, and Louisville had gotten it to 45-41, and Withers drives the baseline, and you just walled him off at the rim and forced a pass into the corner that Reese picked off, and you guys went the other way. But it seemed that really, you talked about defense being the key when the team goes on the run. Is that an example of that?
Yeah, for sure. That just felt like a drill we do in practice, our 4-on-5 drill. I saw a guy come in baseline, so I had to step over and help. I think I do pretty well at blocking shots, but you can't block it every time. So at that time, I just walled up and helped my brother out. I'm not sure who was guarding him. It doesn't really matter, but those are the type of plays that help us win games, forcing the other team into mental errors.
Caden, the three-point defense was so shaky in the last game out. What worked so well in the first half today that allowed you to be there really to contest all of them?
Yeah. In the last game, I think that we covered our ball screens a bit different. We switched 4 to 5 ball screens. We switched 4 to 5, but I think the 1 to 4 switch got us a little bit. So this game, we kind of quick one with me and JG. And, I think that allowed us to recover the shooters better, and I think it kept our matchups as equal as they could be.
Kane, there was one sequence before the half where I think you missed one up close and you seemed visibly frustrated. What was sort of just your mindset in the second half where you were a little bit more aggressive going to the rim and seemed just more confident and just a little bit better there?
Yeah, I was just frustrated with myself in the first half after I think the ball slipped out of my hands is the one you're talking about, and I was just a bit frustrated. I think I missed like 4 shots in a row, 2 free throws, 2 field goals, and my teammates just did really well, keeping me locked in and engaged into the game. Telling me I'm going to come out in the second half, play really well. And, I listened to them and, shout out to them for helping keep me locked in.
Yeah, Caden, back here. You've known Kihei for a while now. How have you seen him, especially, past couple games haven't gone his way, in the stat sheet at least. How have you seen him kind of handle pressure, whether it's external or internal?
Yeah, Kihei's our leader for sure. And I think he's had a phenomenal season, I'm not sure of his stats the last few games, but he's our guy. We go with Kihei. As he goes, we go, and he keeps us engaged and locked in, and he's our leader. So he's been huge for us this season, and make sure y'all wish him a happy birthday. I don't know if he's been in here.
You talked about Reese. He only took 2 shots, but had 11 assists. What does he just do for their offense?
Oh, yeah. Reese can score pretty well, obviously. I think, I want to say it was 2 games ago, he scored the ball phenomenally, getting to the rim at will, making his jump shots and all that. But, it's something that you don't see every game. He's a phenomenal facilitator. He knows where the open guy is. He's a great passer. And, he can do it all. He's a special player.
The honors once again, David. All right, finish strong. No pressure. How much do you think your confidence has kind of grown as you've gotten your feet under you throughout the course of this year? And then tonight, hitting a couple of big buckets down the stretch as they were closing in on you guys, how can that maybe impact that too?
Yeah, that's something I've really been pushing myself this year, since the New Year's, my confidence, trying to keep it up because, I know it's my first year playing major minutes. Last year, being sick most of the year, that kind of hurt me mentally. So this year, especially 2022, I'm trying to keep my confidence up, thinking more about the good than the bad, and trying to grow as a player, working extra hard, stuff like that, yeah.